Greetings, Earthlings!
Happy to be back snacking on another sugary sweet episode of Urban Nerd Weekly.
Today is Wednesday, December the 4th, and it's episode 12 of Season 4. Thanks for tuning in and nerding out with us today, you guys.
Check out today's game releases, our digital download, and today's topics on our Nerd News Update.
We're going to do a deeper dive into the new male birth control injections. We're going to talk about investing with Cash App.
Monday was the new meteorological first day of winter. PlayStation is 25 years old this week.
A black hole 70 times the size of the sun was found by a Chinese research team.
We got all that and more.
So tune in
NERDapp
on the Season 4 finale of Urban Nerd Weekly.
It's called Urban Nerd Weekly, available on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play Music.
Churning in, it's your boy Space and yeah, welcome to another episode of Urban Nerd Weekly.
Back, bitches.
All right, you guys. So welcome. This is a very special episode. First of all, it is December the 4th, which means 2 days ago was the first day of meteorological winter, which means here on the earthly level, we can call it winter, but it's not officially winter yet until the astrological winter, which is like the 20th or some shit like that. I don't have an answer. Y'all know I always start, like, y'all know soon as, you know what I'm saying, the next, matter of fact, that's the next announcement, this is the last episode of season 4, and you always know at the beginning of the season, I give y'all the difference between the meteorological and the astrological beginnings of each and every season. This is the 4th season of Urban Nerd Weekly, and it is the end of it. So, happy 2-year anniversary also, guys.
Yeah, I got 12 more years, so I could get me a Twitter.
Says Urban Nerd Weekly. But on the real, though, December the 2nd was also, December the 2nd, 2017, first episode of Urban Nerd Weekly ever played. And, when the episode comes out, I'm going to splice in like a clip of the first episode, right now, except it's not there yet because we're still recording it. So, but you'll know, damn it, you guys know, y'all heard it, or if you didn't, this would be a good reason to go back and listen to episode 1. But yeah, so happy 2-year anniversary to Urban Nerd Weekly.
Happy boy day to you.
Hey.
Happy boy day to you. Hey. Happy boy day to you. Where's the beer at this party?
Speaking of happy birthdays, I think if you guys definitely been listening this season at least, you probably heard a couple of episodes ago entitled Baby Nerd. I told you guys all about my little precious son, baby Jaden, who was my first child, and the story behind that and all. Well, guess what? Baby Jaden is getting a little sibling coming soon because I'm about to be a daddy again.
We're gonna have little nerds on the show. Little nerds on the show. Little nerds on the show. Little nerds on the show.
Baby nerd, do-do-do-do-do-do. Baby nerd, do-do-do-do-do-do. Baby nerd, do-do-do-do-do-do. Baby nerd. Yeah.
But they're not gonna be like PC babies, though.
Yeah, my babies definitely are probably gonna be the complete antithesis of a PC baby. I feel like if you don't curse in front of my children for long enough, they won't trust you.
Well, shit, goddamn motherfucker.
But yeah, man. So yeah, this is the season finale of season 4. I'm gonna be a daddy again. This is the 2-year anniversary of the show, and it's the first week of winter, meteorologically speaking. So happy celebrations to all of that stuff. I feel like I molded 4 words successfully right then and there. All right. But yeah, so as usual, we're gonna get on into the show rolling. But on a serious note, I want to thank everybody who's been, whether you've listened for like 5 minutes, 5 episodes, or you've listened to every episode of the show. I really appreciate you guys for listening. Season 4 has been awesome. I definitely been seeing all the numbers, so you guys have been loving the new co-host, Miss Nano Kitty Cat, who's been doing awesomely.
Meow,
and
meow.
we're going to be
Picked up
talking...
a stray cat.
Exactly. So we're going to definitely be talking about more about that and later on in today's, when we're just doing today's topic, which is going to be more of a regular thing next season. But let's go ahead and get down and dirty to business. First things up on the list, we always like to let y'all know we sitting there on this digital streets, on this virtual block. You can find us at Urban Nerd Weekly on both Facebook and Instagram. That's at Urban Nerd Weekly. Everything spelled, no underscores, no spaces, no dashes. And you can follow and like us respectively, of course, on Instagram and Facebook. And you can also find me on the big three, that being Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, at Space Was Here, SPAYCEWUZHERE. And if you're looking for Miss Nano Kitty Cat, you can find her at...
You can find me on Twitter at Kitty Cat Nano. On Facebook, you can find me at Just Kitty. You can find me on Instagram, nano_kitty_cat. So go find me and check out my kitty's adventures that I'm going to be trying to put out at least once a week, every week. It's going to be basically me and whatever adventures that I'm having while I'm out and about in the wild. So go ahead, check that out. And I'll try to be more active on my Twitter account, you guys. So don't be too mad at me if you don't hear from me for long on Twitter, but you can always find me on Facebook. I always shit post on there.
So make sure that is a roll call for all Earthling gang members. Please follow Nano Kitty Cat today. And make sure you'll know when you found her, because you see the mac and cheese in the background picture. Stir, 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 stir. Oh yeah, is that Hamburger Helper?
No.
Oh, that's mac and cheese on the skillet.
I would love to make it into some Hamburger Helper, but I can't eat meat.
Oh yeah, Daniel Kitty Cat is a vegetarian now.
It's just a diet. It's not permanent.
Yeah, we could hear the meaty pain in your voice. So yeah, and we can't leave without reminding you guys that if you haven't already, please subscribe to the show on your preferred platform, whether it be Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spreaker, TuneIn. We're coming really soon to Spotify. I know y'all been hearing me say that a lot, but it's like difficult. It's like not like getting on all the other platforms and getting on Spotify. They're real weird and shit. Back in the day, it was like really an accomplishment if you made it on the Apple Music. I mean, not Apple Music, because it wasn't called that. Apple Podcasts, it wasn't called that either. It was just iTunes and shit. So if you made your shit on iTunes, they used to be like the shit back in like 2008, right? I know it was a decade ago. But...
What was that? I can't hear you over the sound of you being old.
Fuck yourself in the face. So yeah, Spotify, like, they got all these weird ass requirements, and so like I gotta go circumvent this weird ass system of things to get it. But trust me, I know a lot of people these days like listen to a lot of shit on Spotify, so I'm gonna try to make sure the show gets on Spotify, because I know some of y'all, like the more dedicated, fans, they'll go try to listen and they can't keep up. So I'm gonna make sure I make it available for everybody to find, but it's literally available on every other platform. So make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you like and comment on the show so we can boost in the rankings, so everybody know what the fuck's going on with Earthlings Gang.
Gang.
Right. So on to today's digital download. We got back at y'all with the video games. Last week was pretty fucking dry, but I feel like this week's digital download more than made up for it. We got Arise, A Simple Story, available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. We got Blair Witch. I almost said Blair Witch Project because I was thinking about that movie that came out back in the day.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, I'm assuming this video game is about that. That comes out on PlayStation 4. We also got Halo Reach, available on Xbox One and PC. Life is Strange 2, Episode 5, available on PlayStation 4, Switch, PC, and Xbox One. Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, available on PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch. We got Terminator Resistance, also on PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. And all of those games came out on December the 3rd. On December the 5th, we got Darksiders Genesis, available on Stadia and PC. We got Star's Ocean, right? Star Ocean First Departure, available on PlayStation 4 and Switch. Assassin's Creed, The Rebel Collection, available on Switch. And on December the 6th, actually, Assassin's Creed comes out on December the 6th, along with Aspen, available on PlayStation. Ashen? Oh, my bad. Ashen, available on PlayStation 4 and Switch. And that will come out on December the 9th, actually. In the music section, we got Iggy Azalea with Wicked Lips. We got Blueface. No, the fuck they didn't. Actually, December the 4th is just Iggy Azalea. All the rest of that projects coming out will be coming out on December the 6th. And that's Blueface with Find the Beat, because god damn it, he sure the fuck has not. Mary J. Blige, Her Story, Volume 1. And it's spelled like history, but her. We got Max B, House Money. Roddy Ricch, Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial. Triple X Tentacion, rest in peace. Bad Vibes Forever.
How the hell he releasing music and he dead?
That's called a posthumous release, my friend.
Man.
Yeah. And we also got Fat Joe with Family Ties.
What happened to Skinny Joe?
I don't know, bro. I think he ate him. Actually, Fat Joe is actually slim now, come to think about it.
He wasn't that fat when I did see, when I finally figured out who he was as a...
He probably had already started losing weight by the time he figured out who he was.
Maybe.
In the music section, coming out on this Friday, December the 6th, we got The Aeronauts and Playmobil the movie.
Yeah. Yes, it's supposed to be happy, even though I don't know what the fuck that is.
That was the most anticlimactic I ever heard. This is why I hate having... That's why I hate having fucking 2-page show write-ups and shit.
Yeah, we try to make this show extra special for y'all since this gonna be the last one of this season.
Yeah, man. Like, this is the last episode of Season 4. Season 4 is at the end today. You are here for that.
Yeah.
Legendary shit.
We done came a long way.
Right. A lot of Red Bulls drunk. A lot of times just talking to yourself in the closet. That didn't come out.
That sounded so sad.
You...
Do you need a hug?
Oh.
Because I'm not gonna...
As I've told you, I've been busy making a people, so I've been getting some hugs.
One SoundCloud play.
One SoundCloud play a day.
Will equal one hug from you to Chauncey. It's a spaceship.
Just one press play a day. You could do it on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spreaker, and TuneIn, as well as YouTube.
And iHeartRadio.
Can't forget iHeartRadio. Matter of fact, amongst things we can't forget, I gotta make sure you guys remember to check out the Snack Pack, which is my latest little compilation of parody and funny songs. You can catch Back Snacking Again on there. You can catch the Bankroll Fresh, Rest in Peace parody on there, Walked In. I also got my new song, that You Name It remix.
You name it!
If you ain't heard it yet, I'm gonna play it at the end of today's episode, and y'all can always go check it out on my SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/space was here. But make sure y'all check that whole project out, man. As well as I got 3 new vlogs out on YouTube. Make sure y'all search for Scrub No More, Space Vlog 1, and Help Wanted. Help Wanted is out of the 3 is my favorite right now, because I know everybody hate fucking looking for a job, bro. I feel like that was some of the realest shit I almost wrote, but then I ain't had time to write, so I just filmed that shit I ever wrote. So yeah, check that out.
Whatever it is, I support it. I will retweet. I will share it.
And as mentioned earlier, make sure you guys check out Kitty's Adventures, where she writes about being out and about. I've already got a sneak preview of one. It's ridiculous. Y'all actually got some sneak previews already on the Urban Nerd Weekly Facebook page. Mm-hmm. If y'all been following us, so if y'all already seen them, y'all know what the page is gonna be about. So make sure y'all subscribe and follow that. And yeah, man. So
if you guys want a hint as to what Kitty's Adventures is about, feel free to go to the Urban Nerd Weekly page and then check out one of the first ones that I did, where there was a car on the expressway tied to the back of a truck, and it was basically half of a car.
And it was shooting fucking sparks.
Sparking down the expressway. But,
on the fucking expressway.
That's all we gonna say on this.
Right.
Go check it out.
You gotta check it out on Urban Nerd Weekly on Facebook. Make sure you like the page so you can get all our shit on your news feed when you just scrolling on the toilet or pretending to be at work. Pretending to be working when you're not. or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? Check that shit out. Shout out to Allura H in Atlanta for supporting the show. Big shout out to her for being an Urban Nerd Weekly lover. As well as Michael Universe. Coughing Like a Stoner is out now on his SoundCloud page. So make sure you guys search Coughing Like a Stoner by Michael Universe. Check that shit out, man.
Check it out.
On to today's nerd news update.
What the hell is on this shit, man?
First up on the motherfucking docket. We already touched on this on a previous episode, but I just did some more research because it was really grinding my gears that this shit's going on, and I had to know more. So, we talked about the new male birth control injection shits that's going on. So apparently this shit is it's an injection, like I said, you get a shot, but not only you gotta get a shot for this shit, it's a shot in your groin area. And first of all, I need to say first that, like, for anybody that's actually thinking they're trying to do real research on this shit, you need to know that this shit is really meant to be a supplement to someone who has already had a vasectomy. Because as we know, vasectomies aren't always permanent. Sometimes they undo themselves. And if that is your chosen...
That's fucking ridiculous. How the hell does a vasectomy undo itself if they legit
because they do
make
it.
A cut?
Well, they don't snip it anymore. That's the old way. They don't make a cut anymore. Now, because it's less safe to do that, now they go in there and they basically tie it in a knot.
Oh, like getting your tubes tied as a woman.
Yeah, except it's balls.
Yeah, it's ball tubes.
Yeah. So, but and that's safer. But what happens is, sometimes they undo themselves.
Yeah, the nigga sneeze as soon as he leave the place, and then just like.
And not to mention, back in the old days when they used to snip them, because there was that void there where there used to be a connection every now and then. Some could basically, if you could imagine them making a leap across a bridge, could still kind of make it, because it's not like they sealed the tube shut. They just snipped it and it was severed.
I thought they pinched it. They folded it over and sewed it like that, just to like keep it from like growing back or like reattaching, along with in case the weenies won't come. So
that's what they did.
Out.
That's what they was trying to do back in like the World War II days and shit, when all them fucking boomers was making.
Oh, when those boomers been made, why didn't they do that, man? Okay, boomer.
Well, they were probably the ones that was figuring out how the fuck to make this shit.
And they're probably not gonna listen to the show now because I called them boomers.
I mean, first of all, if they're a boomer and they found this show and have been listening, I don't think this is gonna make them stop listening. Because first of all, congrats to you for staying up to date on technology, my friend. You are probably one of those boomers that probably smokes with like 26-year-olds anyway.
Cigarettes.
Who like 26-year-olds that just got out of college and shit anyway. And anyway, you're probably really fucking cool, and you probably agree that the other boomers your age should go like lighten up anyway. But it's meant to be a supplement to someone who's already got a vasectomy, as they say in England and shit. Yeah, so, this isn't something you should be trying to do if you just, some college dude that doesn't want to wear condoms and shit. That's crazy, because first of all, it doesn't prevent STDs. As a matter of fact, or STIs, I didn't know this, but you have to say both now when you're talking about shit like that.
Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah, STDs and STIs.
They're different.
Yeah.
STIs, you can cure them. STDs, not so much.
Sure for life.
Sadness badge.
They're more permanent than marriage. But yeah, so also keep in mind that it's they've been testing it for a while now. We got some info. They've been testing it out in India, where it kind of makes sense. They got the population to do that. And it's meant to last up to like.
But their dicks are little. What the fuck they gonna test it on? How the hell is they getting played? Getting any type of play anyway?
First of all, it is clear as day that Asians and Indians are doing more fucking per capita than anyone, considering they got so many of them they can throw the girls away.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that, yeah.
Yeah, like, for real. Like, it's a lot of them. Like, their big cities are way more concentrated than people than our big cities are.
What happened to Monday?
Oh, fuck yeah. I missed that movie. I'm gonna go check that shit out as soon as I get Netflix again. But yeah, so that's... And, okay, so keep in mind, it's supposed to last for 13 years, and they've done enough research to say that you're supposed to be able to make kids after that 13-year period. But who the fuck knows what the variations can be with your blood type and your genealogy and shit. Like, I don't know, it's still kind of scary, and I would honestly rather just not fuck for a while to get a shot anywhere near my penis growing dick ball area at all whatsoever. Matter of fact, I stay away from dogs because I heard if you catch rabies you got to get 13 shots in either your ass or your stomach. I don't know which one is more accurate, but I don't want either one.
I've never heard of that shit.
That's real.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, that's real. That's why they just kill animals that got rabies, because who the fuck could keep an animal still enough to give it 15 shots? So, let alone imagine giving a guy one shot in his groin. I'm not trying to have that anywhere near that area. But on to the next topic on today's Nerd News Update. We are now, I don't know why I said it like that. But now we have the ability to invest in stock using Cash App. Much like Acorn and Robinhood, you have the ability to, within your application, and start with as little as $1, begin your investing portfolio.
$1.
And Cash App actually gives you your first dollar to invest with for free, so it's pretty awesome. Now, keep in mind, you're still paying what you would pay for stock. So, started with $1, it basically just gives you the ability to buy fractions of the stock. And interestingly enough, a little side story about it is we previously reported that Disney Plus got hacked, and then a couple of days later it was down because the server overloaded with all the they didn't expect that many people to be using it one time, I guess. So because of that, Disney's stock took a tiny little dive, and right after that, the Cash App thing when you can invest in shit came out, and a lot of people bought Disney stock because it was on a downturn, and then it ended up increasing in value because so many people bought into the stock using Cash App and shit like it. That's pretty interesting. Like I said, Monday was the first meteorological first day of winter, and it fucking feels like it outside, especially if you're here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's been like below 30 all fucking day. I've been wearing like 2 or 3 layers of clothes just to go.
Yeah, Sub-Zero. It's just like,
right.
Y'all thought that last week was cute as fuck.
Right.
Watch this shit.
Yeah, fuck nipping at your nose. Jack Frost is out here beaming people in the fucking face. PlayStation just turned 25 years old this week, so that's pretty awesome. I just realized PlayStation hadn't came out that long after I was born, actually. So
if PlayStation was an actual thing, it'll probably be a stoner, like an actual person.
Right.
Excuse me.
I
if
totally.
It was an actual person, it would be a stoner right now.
I totally believe that, just because I honestly feel like all the true stoners like PlayStation, because it's first of all it's real niggas, you know what I mean? Real niggas love PlayStation. But second of all, I feel like stoners like PlayStation just because the button scheme is a lot less.
Ooh, party buttons, I wanna push them.
Yeah, but it's a lot less complicated, you know what I mean? So it's like it's easier for you to manipulate the controller when it might be kind of sort of under the influence of the marijuana. I love her just the same. So, in an interesting piece of news, they recently erected a statue of Rosa Parks, honoring her stand on the bus during the Civil Rights era. According to CNN.com, Rosa Parks was honored with a new statue in downtown Montgomery, Alabama on Sunday, 64 years to the day that she was arrested for refusing to move from the back of the bus. Sunday marks the second annual Rosa Parks Day in Alabama after the legislature approved the honor for the civil rights icon last year. Events were slated to take place throughout the weekend, including the dedication of a statue Sunday afternoon. And, you can see it here on CNN,
I feel like that's a bit much. I feel like they're trying to take away from something.
I mean, they usually do these types of things to do that. But, I mean, I don't live in Alabama, so I don't know the kind of fuck shit that's going on that they might be trying to smooth over with this shit.
They're probably trying to taint their water like they're doing here in Atlanta, Georgia. In Decatur, Georgia.
They tainting the water?
Yeah, they whenever you hear like a burn water notice, just make sure you
boil water notice?
Yeah, no matter what, even when they say it's gonna still boil your water, cause they'll easily say, okay, everything's fine after it was like some lead in the fucking water, and it might be just like tiny trace pieces of lead still in
that shit. I believe it because, you know, when I lived out in the rural area, shit like that used to happen all the fucking time. Like, somebody's septic tank would fuck up and then it would end up some kind of way getting into a water supply. So it would literally be like shit in the water.
Shit water.
And you like, okay, so you gotta boil all your water. But on the real, like, you know, I wash my hands like 7 times every morning. So I'm like one of those people, like, if I...
You just rubbing 7 times worth of shitty water on your hands then.
Right. That's why things like that concern me and shit. Like, that's why I was like, oh, shit, they did that. 'Cause, you know, Decatur...
You shower in shitty water.
I got people in Decatur, and that would just, you know, it would blow me. But yeah, it was to honor her on December the 1st in 1955. Good Lord, imagine if the shit was like that all the way to 1995. Life would be so much different for us.
I would probably be white.
I don't know how, but okay. But yeah, that was just a nice little, I thought that was a pretty nice little side piece of news for today. But on to the final piece of nerd news for today. Scientists find
Yo mama
a monster black hole. Your mom's a monster black hole? So big they didn't
say my mama, I said yo mama.
Right, yo mama.
Yo mama.
Right, yo
But
mama.
not yo mama, but the listeners yo mamas. The listeners mamas. Y'all are y'all mamas. Cause fuck you. See, now the viewers, the listeners, they gotta deal with their mamas being 70 times the size of the sun. My nigga, because of you trying to curve it back to my mama.
Oh, okay. So I couldn't have did that unless you talk about my mama first.
Yeah.
Now the plot thickens.
So y'all be mad at Spaceship because he got y'all mama fucked like she's this black hole.
All the real Earthlings gang listeners already have caught the logic that really just went down here. So you guys make sure y'all know who the real villain is in this story. But according to the WashingtonPost.com, before now, scientists did not think it was possible for a stellar black hole to have a mass larger than 20 times that of the sun. An approximation based on their understanding of the way stars evolve and die in the Milky Way. But that assumption was metaphorically crushed in the gravity of a monster black hole that a group of Chinese-led international scientists discovered inside our own galaxy. The hole has a mass 70 times that of the sun, researchers said in a study published in the journal Nature.
Damn, baby, all that mass.
All that mass behind you. Ooh, and it's black. I like
that big black mass, baby girl.
I like it. It's super chocolate. It's out of this world,
and it's
baby.
A super suck.
It's
you know what them black holes do? They suck.
Yeah. And I got a whole planet for you to suck on, baby. Alright, so that's
70 times the sun for you to suck on.
Woo! No one has ever seen a 70 solar mass stellar black hole anywhere. Joe Bregman, one of the study authors and a professor of astronomy at the University of Michigan, said in the interview, "This is the first." Oh, that's an alien comment. Fuck that. Black holes form when a star runs out of fuel and collapses on itself, creating a strong gravitational pull that prevents anything, even light, from escaping. In the process, those stars lose much of their mass, producing black holes that reflect their diminished size. The newly discovered black hole, named LB1 by the team of researchers who published the study, is located 15,000 light years from Earth, according to a news release, and it's huge. That was me impersonating the soon-to-be impeached, but it doesn't matter anyway because his term always almost over fucking President Orange.
Oh my gosh, it was huge.
It was huge.
It was huge. It was spectacular.
It was bigger than my hands.
I seen it myself. I was there when it was created. I created it.
I own it.
It was Obama's fault that it got there, but, I had to own it when I got there.
And then when I did, it became better immediately. It was luxurious.
Top tier. 5 stars on Uber.
I can't because my fingers aren't long enough to reach the stars from my phone.
Yeah, I have baby hands.
Baby hands, do, baby hands. Just like Robin from Teen Titans Go.
Oh.
So that's all for today's Nerd News Update. I want to take this second out to remind you guys to check out my website, spacewashere.com. It's a place where you can check out all of my content, my vlogs, my skits, my parodies, as well as all the blog posts I put up. I got a lot more coming soon, but make sure the number one reason that you hit up the site is to join the mailing list. It's at the top right corner. Or left corner if you don't know your left from your right. Make sure you put your email in there and press join, and then you'll be entered in the email list. And what that does is put you at the front of the line to get free merch, as well as all of the giveaways, t-shirts, coffee mugs. Get
on that shit, bitch!
We're gonna have leggings for the girls. We're gonna have some flip-flops, as well as we're gonna have some sweets coming up. That's only for the biggest Urban Nerd Weekly fans. It's gonna be provided by Sweet K's Cakery. So make sure you guys be looking out for that shit.
All them cakes.
All them cakes.
All them cakes and all that mess.
We like to get up in them cakes on Urban Nerd Weekly.
Urban Nerd Weekly.
So today's topic is basically we're just happy that you guys tuned in for season 4. As we said, this is the end of season 4, and it's about to be the end of 2019, the year that we're calling it according to the Gregorian calendar.
Time doesn't exist. Fuck this bullshit. Flips table and walk out.
All right, ape shit, go ape shit.
Go cat shit, man. It's my cat shit.
Yeah, cat shit'll get you high, I heard.
That's cat pee.
Cat piss.
Yeah, you remember that episode of South Park?
Yeah. They was seeing titties everywhere.
Yeah.
We mentioned the giveaways. Make sure you guys are ready for that. Season 5, we turning all the way up. Like I said, we're gonna be trying to be on Spotify by the time season 5 comes out. Be ready because we're gonna be hanging out with y'all. Gonna be seeing a lot of ads for Urban Nerd Weekly all over social media and all of your favorite websites. I said ads. See, this is like the last time you gonna try to accuse me of slaying ass on the internet, bruh. I'm not that person, okay? This is not who I truly am.
I didn't even say anything about that.
But you thought I said ass and you was about to just go with that shit, bruh.
I was just dicking around this time. I didn't accuse you of anything. See, a hit dog would holler, and boy, are you screeching.
Yeah, whatever.
See, he told on himself.
Nope.
He admitted it.
That is not what's happening.
He told on himself.
Also, coming in season 5, you guys will, we're gonna have a lot more content surrounding the show. So, our Instagram is gonna be pumped up because we're gonna have a whole lot more behind the scene footage during the season. And our Facebook community is growing ever so much. I can't explain how much y'all should definitely, if you don't do anything else outside of subscribe to the show but get on the Facebook page, I definitely implore you to. We have too much fun with our urban nerd shenanigans. We're gonna have a special holiday episode coming up around Christmas time, but that will be
white Christmas. I say you snow.
When you're rich like this, you don't check the forecast. Every day it's gonna rain. Yeah. Like a brick through a brick, ain't with the shit that's pure coke. That song has been stuck in my head all day, and you just gave me the perfect excuse to sing it for no reason. But yeah, so that is definitely a huge part of what we got coming up in season 5. I can't wait for you guys to check it out. Like I said, this is the last episode of season 4, but we do got a special holiday episode that'll be dropping around Christmas time. And be ready because season 5 starts on New Year's Day. It's January 1. January 1. 2020 is the beginning of season 5 of Urban Nerd Weekly.
How about we just say January 1st?
Why?
You said January 1.
I like that.
What is wrong with you then? January the 1.
I ain't say January the 1. That sounds weird as fuck.
It is January the 1.
You sound like Starfire from Teen Titans.
You must click the subscribe. Check out the Urban Nerd of the Weekly.
Please. It is a cast of pods. Oop. I am sorry. I believe it is called a podcast.
A podcast?
Booyah! Okay, I didn't successfully sound like Cyborg or fucking Beast Boy just then, but, you know, the pieces are there. You know what I meant.
Whatever.
Oh, God. Yeah, yes. Raven does always sound like she got, like, the biggest stomach ache or she, like, hungry as fuck. Maybe that's why she always feel like that, bruh. Maybe Raven just needs a fucking sandwich, bruh.
She is pretty skinny.
Yeah.
She needs to... Feed Raven 2020.
Right. That's the new motto. I bet Raven will be thick as fuck if she eat right, too, bruh. She already be... And you know what? She be getting away with wearing that onesie now.
She's though. And the Teen Titans Go little bullshit.
Oh, you mean when they split up the personality things or something like that?
No, this was when Raven didn't want to be a part of Teen Titans anymore, and she was like, well, I'm going to be Lady Legacy, and she threw off her cloak, and she was showing off her legs.
I mean, real shit, Raven always wears a fucking onesie, bro, like a one piece, bro, like that shit snaps in her vagina, and she walks around with a cape on, and that shit been alright as fuck. But tell me why when this bitch get thick, cause nigga be forgetting she black, bro. That's the only reason she get away with wearing that shit, cause she skinny. But if she thick, bro, she gotta put on some more clothes, but she got to at least wear some booty shorts or something.
Right, her ass cheeks gonna be eating that leotard.
Bro, what you saying? She ain't even gonna be mad no more. You know what? She might give Beast Boy a chance if she get thick too, cause he gonna be
I thought she did.
When? I don't remember that shit.
I remember seeing some type of little series. It was like a comic thing where Raven and Beast Boy was.
I mean, if they did, I ain't see
it.
It.
Fan art.
I knew he probably smashed Tara one, 2 times, but
Tara, that crazy bitch, she got that crazy puss.
Yeah, bruh. She probably rocked this world.
You rock my world.
See what I did there? Cause her.
Yeah.
Some powers.
Get out. Because Raven could give him that intergalactic shit. She is the daughter of a demon.
Fucking with Raven though, she might accidentally snatch his soul out when she's...
Okay, don't you like getting your soul?
No, I mean she might actually snatch this nigga's soul out of his back or some shit. What if she don't feel like it? What if it get good? Like, what if that's what happens when she has an orgasm?
Damn good dominatrix. Then.
Like, she gonna leave him an empty shell that just sits there and transforms into a bunch of animals before it starts just ticking and fucking not moving anymore.
I mean, as a dominant, that would be awesome just to see a male subdue.
Yeah, if that's what the fuck you're into. But we gonna get on up out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. This episode, this season, these past 4 seasons, these first 4 seasons have really been important to you, to us, you guys. You know, I mean, I started the show 2 years ago, and you know, I had that super long ass hiatus when I moved to Decatur, you know what I'm saying, then I moved again, you know, I've been keeping the show rolling. We picked up Nano Kitty Cat, and the show has just gotten so much better, so I appreciate everybody that's been really rocking with us, and we've been, you know, using this time to, you know, get some experimentation in and figure out, you know, what kind of stuff you guys like. You know, that's one of the reasons I split the show up into seasons, because I like to, you know, take a step back, you know, analyze what you guys are saying, you know, you like or you dislike about the show, and the things that we want to implement that we know you guys would love. You know, we try to take that time out to try to get it and, you know, put it out and do it every couple of months, because to me, our show, our podcast is kind of like a software build. We get a new version, you know, every so often, because as we know, technology is obsolete in like 3 to 6 months and shit. So
yeah, that's true. But we don't want to be like how Apple is. Every time they update, they don't upgrade nothing. They just probably add 1 or 2 more apps.
Right, and we want to actually be the fucking new phone you was hoping we was gonna be every single time. So as we roll into, we roll out of this year, roll into a new one, you know, happy holidays. We still gonna have a holiday episode, but, you know, it's not gonna be a typical Urban Nerd Weekly episode. It's pretty much gonna be a super nerd fest about a lot of related topics topics around the holidays.
Man,
Don't worry, none
real.
Christians and Grinches out there. It's not gonna be all about just Christmas. However, because of that holiday falling on the day that the show comes out, it's probably gonna be that day. However, at least you'll be out of work, out of school, and not having to give a fuck about none of that shit until next year.
But some of them bitches gotta cook. Some of them gotta worry about going to Auntie Mama damn house.
Right, and you can listen to Urban Nerd Weekly on the ride there and while you cooking. Boom. So,
better turn that shit up at the function.
Right. Until next time, we'll see you guys on the special episode first, but definitely we'll be seeing you guys for real next year, next season. Tune in, nerd out all day. Well, actually once a week, every week. But you know what I mean. We're gonna ride out to the You Name It remix I dropped a little bit ago. Like I said, y'all could definitely find that on SoundCloud, much like the show. My name is Space. I was here, but now
You're still here. We're just gonna be back for another season in like a few fucking weeks. Where the fuck do you think you're going, man?
You are missing so many hugs.